स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
एक पवित्र सी हवा बहेगी,
उज्ज्वल उज्ज्वल हो भारत,
कोना कोना निर्मल होगा,
विश्व कहेगा जय भारत।
जाग उठेंगे भाग्य हमारे, स्वच्छ बनेगा ये भारत।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने वादा ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
Like all Indian cities, your city must also be growing rapidly. But isn't it facing a sewage and waste crisis? Are overflowing drains causing disease and pests? Is the lack of infrastructure for drainage becoming a crisis? You must be surely looking for ways to solve the problem. Well, look no further than Kochi, Kerala's commercial capital. Kochi is working hard to solve its sewage and waste problems through innovative decentralized solutions, from working with NGOs, corporates and citizens with positive results. So as cities like yours expand, they become a part of an urban agglomeration. Yet many of them do not have infrastructure like sewage and waste disposal systems. So many villages and neighborhoods become contaminated. Kochi's approach is in sync with the very definition of decentralization, as defined in the Solid Waste Management Rules 2016. Here, it is defined as dispersed facilities for maximizing the processing of biodegradable waste and recovery of recyclables closest to the source of generation, so as to minimize transportation waste for processing or disposal. A large part of the decentralized waste management effort in Kochi has been set up to deal with its organic waste and sewage. The sewage and sludge collected in drains and water bodies attracted pests and caused diseases. Stench and threat of illness surrounded Kochi. The Kochi Municipal Corporation decided that it was time to look at waste from septic tanks across the city in a new way. The civic body gave the contract to ABG Engineering India Private Limited to manage the plant. 30% of the project cost was funded by the Ministry of Urban Development, 50% by Kerala Sustainable Urban Development Project, and 20% by Kochi Municipal Corporation in Brahmapuram under the Kerala Sustainable Urban Development Project. The septic tank can treat up to 20 tankers or 1 lakh litres of fecal waste daily. Licensed lorries carry this waste from neighbouring municipalities and panchayats to the waste plant. The sewage goes through several stages of treatment before it can be safely disposed of. In the first stage, the silt and other unwanted elements are removed. A screw pump is then used to transfer the waste to the upflow anaerobic sludge blanket or UASB reactor. The reactor removes organic pollutants from the sewage. It maintains a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius for processing of sewage. At this temperature, the bacteria in the UASB breaks down organic matter by anaerobic digestion and transforms it into biogas. The purified water is separated from the sludge and is used to irrigate the fields of farmers in Brahmapuram. The liquid waste is prevented from mixing with other materials or being a nuisance. Instead, it has been tamed into being a resource. About 3 kilometers from the Brahmapuram plant is Kochi's Info Park. The center of all its technology firms. Spread over 101 acres, this is evidence of Kochi's growth story. More importantly, the Info Park is one of the largest commercial areas in Kochi to undertake source segregation of waste. A mantra that has become essential to Kochi's solid waste management program, reducing the waste being trucked and disposed of in landfills. With the number of high-rise buildings increasing, the Kochi municipality began to encourage a decentralized waste management approach. An NGO named Kerala Builders Forum, KBF, now called Confederation of Real Estate Developers Associations of India, CREDAI, came up with an innovative idea of processing waste within the walls of multi-storied buildings. The results have been very encouraging. According to the Clean Kerala mission, about 32 tons of biodegradable waste and 18 tons of non-biodegradable waste is being treated under this program every day. It all began with the idea of biobins introduced by CREDAI.
We have selected 25 apartment complexes in Kochi and we have implemented our solid waste management system, biobin system. One unit biobin we have supplied a minimum 35 to 40 apartments. One unit means 2 biobins. The capacity of the biobin is 30 to 40 kg waste per day we can manage daily. This biobin is manufactured by FRP, fiber biobin, using the hinges and all these things in stainless steel. And we are installed around 2,500 biobins installed in Kerala. And the processing on the biobin is, we are providing 3 buckets to all apartments, all flat owners. And they are segregating the bio waste into green bucket, non-bio waste into blue bucket, and medical waste into red bucket. And we are appointing ladies for the collection, segregation, processing and operation, all these things. The ladies will collect daily and process in the biobin. The processing is very simple. Daily we are applying a dry compost on bottom of the biobin and adding the daily waste into the biobin and applying the soil bacteria. We are using the bioculture. Daily we are applying the bioculture. After applying the bioculture, the daily food waste mixing with the dry compost. And this same work repeatedly is continuing with the next 15 days. After 15 days complete, we will stop the first bin and start the second biobin. And the same work will repeat to the second biobin. Then when the first biobin will complete 30 days, in the entire organic waste converted into organic manure. That manure we are using for organic purpose and cultivation purpose we are using. After successful implementation of the project, we have extended our activity to all over Kerala. Now daily we are processing around 80 tons of organic waste per day in around 1,200 apartment complexes in Kerala. And daily 80 tons we are processing with the help of 1,200 employees are working in Kerala. And these works are supervised by around 15 to 16 supervisors are working and supervising all these activities. And around 65,000 beneficiaries, flat owners are benefited to this small project.
It all began with the idea of biobins introduced by CREDAI. To sum up, a biobin unit consists of 2 bins, each one with a capacity of 35 kilograms. The first and most crucial step for effective waste management is segregation of waste at the household. Each household has been provided with 3 buckets: green for biodegradable waste, which has a capacity of 6 litres, blue for plastic, and red for sanitary waste, each of a 12-litre capacity. In Kochi alone, about 20,000 households are now a part of this growing movement. All the householders have been asked to segregate the waste into the respective buckets. The wet waste is transferred to the terrace of the apartment, where the bio-bin system has been set up. Every day, the waste is turned over by the workers and the old waste is covered by the new to curb odour. CREDAI estimates that each apartment produces about 1,050 kilograms of waste daily. This translates into approximately 160 kilograms of manure per month for sale. This manure is used by the apartment buildings or given to farmers on the outskirts of Kochi free of cost. A dedicated team of supervisors and women from economically weaker sections have been employed for working under the system. The Clearway Colossal Apartments were one of the first societies to adopt the biobins. The staff in the apartment complex collects, recycles and composts waste on the terrace where the biobins are installed.
Main challenges we faced was the people were not knowing for what purpose this is done, what is the benefit they are getting out of it, and how it is to be done. We have really conducted meetings for that. We have circulated circulars which we obtained from CREDAI, and we have enlightened them. The processing of the waste should start from the home itself. Really, the change was very marvelous. I'll tell you, we were doing this on the top floor of our building. 2 families in 14th floor were having, the boys were having wheezings, continuous wheezing. Because of the incineration was not proper, because the biobins were not, it was not conducted properly. When we could do all these things properly, the boys were out of this wheezing and all these things, and the atmosphere became very, very healthy and hygienic. The dampening smell was over, and likewise we could make the situation very well, and the condition of the building also improved.
For non-biodegradable waste, the Municipal Corporation of Kochi has provided land and machinery to CREDAI. The dry waste in blue bins, which primarily contains plastic, is collected once every week and then shredded into granules by a plastic shredding machine. These granules are used in road construction. Sanitary waste from the red bucket is collected by CREDAI officials but is managed by the residents' welfare associations of the apartments.
Our cities are growing, there's a lot of urbanization happening, populations are increasing, and waste automatically on a daily basis is increasing. Now waste is 2 types, biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable. So now once the biodegradable waste is managed at source and the byproduct is 1/10 of the waste actually put in a biobin, you get the compost. This compost is used for whether it's terrace gardening, farming and rubber plantations, wherever. Then the non-biodegradable ones are the ones which are moving out to a recycling location where the plastic is shredded, where other materials are now given to recyclers. So waste as such is a resource, and we realized that waste can be, if managed well and properly, waste is actually wealth.
Each apartment complex has to pay 75,000 rupees for the installation for the biobins with 2 bins. There are 10 supervisors who look after 40 apartments each. Besides, about 920 women have been given employment under the system. A salary of about 8,000 and some incentives per month is being paid to them, and they work from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
My work starts at 10 a.m. every day. I look after 40 apartments overall, and I visit 10 apartments daily. After joining CREDAI Clean City movement, I learned how to manage waste. I segregate waste in my home too, keeping 3 different buckets: green bucket for food waste, blue for plastic, and red for medical waste. I also teach segregation of waste to people residing near my home.
പഠിക്കാറുണ്ട് എങ്ങനെയാണ് വേസ്റ്റ് മാനേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
The Biobin initiative by Kochi is proof that a sustainable, decentralized waste management can be achieved with adequate municipal and residential support. Inclusion of waste pickers into the formal process of waste management in India is now beginning to take place, with initiatives being taken by the government bodies and citizen groups. By including socially and economically marginalized women, the city of Kochi has set a benchmark for social inclusion and economic pragmatism of waste management. A great example for other municipalities and citizen groups to follow across India.